Hey, y'all. Hope everybody's doing good. Down south, we love our grits. And when I was writing my Just Desserts book, I said, I can't have a cookbook without some kind of grit recipe. So I formulated a grit pie that's real good. And now I'm going to share another grit recipe with y'all that's not just like grits and eggs and bacon. This is called grit and bacon dip. So I'm just going to chop these onions a little bit. These green onions, spring onions is what we've always called them. So there we go. I got those done. I'm going to put 3 cups of water into my pot and bring this to a boil. And I'm going to get my whisk out and get it ready because that's one of the first most important steps when you're cooking grits is you need to stir, 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 stir. So I'm going to bring this to a boil. And I'm going to add some salt because if you don't add salt from the very beginning in grits, you will never be able to get them salty at all. And let me see how much salt I need to add. It doesn't call for any in the recipe, but I'm going to put about a teaspoon of salt because I said this is a grits and bacon recipe. So the bacon has a lot of salt. We've got cheese in it. That has salt. So at least we got a little jump on getting our flavors just right. So we'll just let that come to a boil. We've got our Fontina cheese. And anytime I'm using bacon in any kind of dip, the recipe will say cook until it's brown and crisp. I don't like to do that because that way you have cooked out all the fat and we need some of that to flavor it. Now half of this is going to go inside the grits and then the other half we'll put on top, and it's got to bake for about 30 minutes so it will finish getting brown. But it's just better if you'll like 3/4 of the way cook it. All right, we're just going to wait for that to boil, and then we're going to put it all together. It's easy. Okay, y'all, our 3 cups of water is boiling nicely. So we're going to stand up here and stir these grits until they're nice and thick. This is a very important step when you're cooking grits. Don't walk away from them because they'll get thick on you real quick. These are quick cooking grits that cook in like 5 minutes, which that's the ones I like to use, but then I'll cook them for about 45 minutes. I'll cook them for the same time that I would cook a regular grit instead of a quick cook, but I just like to use the quick cook in case I'm in a hurry. Because I can beat the clock if whatever I'm cooking will work with me, like a quick grit. I stirred this for the whole 5 minutes it was cooking. I've just put an 8-ounce block of cream cheese into our grits, and I've got this as low as it'll go. I'm going to add my mayonnaise. Just when you thought you couldn't make grits any more fattening, stick around. And now we're going to put some sour cream in it. I think I'm going to have to cut that eye off. You know, one thing about gas, it's hard to hard to get heat low enough to just simmer. All right, I'm going to transfer this to my bowl so I can make sure I get it all mixed up real good. And I think we about decided what we're going to use to dip our grit and bacon dip with. I think we're going to use maybe a flour cracker and then maybe more of a wheat. So we'll have both. Okay. Now I'm going to put in our green onions. And our fontina cheese, which is so good. If you've never tried it, make sure you try it. Ooh, this is going to be so good.
And that bacon.
So good. Yes, I'm fixing to add that bacon into it. And oh, great granny. All right, I'm going to put about half of it. That's a lot of bacon. It was a whole pound of bacon, y'all. I'm going to spray our dish. And it calls for a 2-quart dish. I'm not sure if this is 2-quart or not, but it's the size I was looking for. I just kind of, I just like the depth on that. So I'm going to top it with our bacon, the rest of our bacon. Now you'll be able to understand why I only half cook our bacon. Because if I had cooked this, you know, until it was crispy and brown, it would, the bacon would have looked burned after we baked it for 30 minutes. I do like cracked black pepper. So much better than the ground. So here we go, 30 minutes, maybe 300 degrees, depending on what container you decide to cook it in, okay? Well, here is our bacon and grits dip, y'all. Now, I want to touch on that bacon one more time. You saw it looked like half raw. And I said when we took it out of the oven, you would see that it's the perfect color brown. And if you put that bacon that had been cooked and chopped already this color, your dip would have looked burnt. And you don't want that. Now I have picked out a wheat, like a Triscuit, to sample it with, and this is gonna be very, very hot. I'm gonna have to let it cool for a minute.
I'm gonna make that for the Georgia game this weekend.
Yes. So this is y'all the last tailgating recipe that we've had in store for y'all. So just bear in mind, we were sure thinking about tailgating. You know, whether you're at the game and really tailgating, or if you have a tailgate party at your house, this is good. It's not real expensive to cook. Grits are very reasonable. All right, I'm gonna see if this is cool enough now. And now, I'm going to try it with more of a flour cracker. That one easy to say. You want to say firecracker. Flour cracker. So, I want you to look at your dip, the consistency that it's supposed to be. And that bacon on top just, it's like a great big old clap.
Hot.
Yeah, it's hot, but it would be delicious for breakfast. You know, to scramble some eggs or fry some eggs,
You
make
can
some
it as like a
toast.
side dish. It doesn't have to just be a dip.
It's so good, y'all. Please try it. You'll be the hit of the tailgating. A grits dip. Give me some. Loving best dishes. Go dogs. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.